Um, we're back here, as I mentioned before, the last time I streamed this week. You kind of see that, as great a game as this is, and as much as I enjoyed this, because it's so good, it has held up. You can tell what a landmark release this was when it came out. Resident Evil 2 is one of the few games that I've played for the N64. I think it's number 6 that's going to get a 10 out of 10 rating for me in my little, just, give a quick, no half numbers, no decimal point, ratings that I have for all the games that I played so far. It's a 10 out of 10, easy shot for me. But it was a tough one to stream last time. It's actually as tough to stream as it is to actually just play anyway. Because the sort of little problems that we get from the video anyway on this really modern setup, and especially the setup that I happen to have with my switcher box and all this stuff, it makes it a little weird. There's a lot of little hiccups in the stream quality that I said, okay, I'm not going to do the stream like 3 times per campaign and just have it be a little bit difficult. The only time it really made it difficult enough for me to like start dying and start losing and have to get really frustrated with the game was in the last boss fight for Claire against William Birkin when he turns into that dog thing at the end, because I needed a lot faster reflexes. But so I did make sure we did the beginning of the Claire A campaign, and I've finished that, and I've started the Leon campaign. I'm still in the police station. I still have stuff to do there, so it might not be a huge like change in scenery for us, but we are going to see things going a little bit differently with the Leon B scenario, especially because we've got Mr. X to deal with. Of course, I've titled this video For Leon's Eyes Only Mr. X, because even if I wasn't watching Arrested Development again right now, every time I see Mr. X get mentioned, I don't even remember if he was titled that. I haven't seen if he's named that from files or anything here. But it's really, I cannot escape it. My brain will not let me hear the words Mr. X and not go Mr. X. Like Arrested Development. So here we are we're saved at the typewriter in the main hall of the police station here, and I happen to know that the next thing I have to do is I need to go get the blue key card, which is in the storage room. I also have to stop by the office over here, the East office, and get some stuff out of the safe, because I haven't done that yet. I think I missed my chance to get some shells out of the helicopter wreckage, because what my guide is telling me is that you can't go back, and I forgot to check the wreckage for some shotgun shells. Big difference here, we are using the shotgun, which is awesome and an absolutely amazing, absolutely fantastic weapon to have. The main difference that we get out of Leon's campaign, and we also are going to get different weapons with him, because we have, I think this is the one it's supposed to be. I don't know if they changed it, didn't they? It's different here, because I think it's supposed to be 2236. And I did totally forget it from the first time I played. So, maybe we'll get that file again. Okay, I'm not going to get that right now. Yeah, storage room, because I put out the fire. For that, I should actually be going back. Go up the ladder and go through the waiting room. It is really crazy to feel like I do. Now I really feel like I know the police station. Because if you say, okay, the storage room, which one is that? It's past the helicopter wreckage with the statue and the one that you put the 2 jewels in. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I know how to get there. Pretty much offhand, it's really, really cool. You could say that you spend an awful lot of time in the police station out of the general, like, how much you play the game. Because I probably took like 6 hours to beat Claire's campaign, and that might sound really long if you've if you've played Resident Evil 2 a bunch of times, but I think, you know, 6 hours to play a campaign of a game and still have another campaign to do afterwards, that's pretty cool. But in that span of time, you probably spend 3.5 hours in the police station, at least half the time there. And you do learn the layout. It's pretty cool to think that in the mansion in the first one and the police station here in the second one, like, these are iconic locations of video games. Like, it's pretty cool. That's right, because Mr. X comes through the ceiling and he blocks off that door that I could get back outside with. That's why I can't get back there. Yep. So you saw that little flicker there. That happens every time you do the inventory screen, and also happens when you change screens and there's a lot of stuff on the screen, like enemies, like the licker there. Cool shit. I like how they're kind of making it into like a cutscene as if it's the first time I fought a licker as Leon. When you haven't, there's literally a hallway that you come out when you enter the police station from that side. I need that first aid spray. I have a club key too. See, I don't have any shotgun shells though, so that sucks. This might even be a better idea to... No, it's dead now. Okay. If I stunned it and it wasn't dead after those shots there, I would actually probably bail and come back later if I needed to, because I don't think there's anything else in here. Other than if I were to need the stones, which I don't as Leon. I'm fairly certain that's a Claire only thing. So now we've got the blue key card and all that stuff on the west side of the police station that we've seen plenty of as Claire. We need to go back and open that, because you pretty much open that right up in the Claire mission. But this one we need to open up that side. You go west as Claire. You go into the left hand side here, and now in the Leon B you come in through that other side there. So go over to this computer next to the typewriter. Yes. There. And the library. Excellent. Alright, so yeah, we got rid of the card key there. We don't need that anymore. I do really appreciate, because especially in a game like from this period of time. Did this one open too? No, yeah, the one that Marvin's in is still locked from the inside. But anyway, let's go in through this way. Lock the doors, and we'll go through the bottom floor waiting room here. Hello. You fucking fell forward and grabbed my leg, you dick. That's okay, he's got the brain stomp. That comes in really handy with Leon. Nothing I need here right now. Nope, put the valve handle away. Got one more first aid spray. Hi. You're wearing the same clothes as that other guy. Did you shop at the same store? That's a shit joke. File, police memorandum. Yes, this is the 4542. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Take care of that, because I think there's shotgun shells in that safe, according to this guide at least. Which also is based on the PlayStation version, so it's got the wrong combination and everything. So, I'm not sure if they changed it. But there's a map. The map is, like I said, you've learned this pretty well if you've played through one mission already. But it will be really helpful to remind you which keys are which doors. So that's always, that's the main thing I check the map for by the end of the time you spend in the police station. Is, okay, which are the last two doors that are the key that I just got? Which are the club key? Which are the heart key? Which are that? And 4, 5, 4, 2. Shotgun shells, thank you. Oh, it's not that many. And a map. Thank you. And just a real quick look at the map. We're going to have that flicker happen a couple times. But yeah, so I've got the spade key, which will get me into that records room as we go by that way. So that's good. And we want to load the shotgun. There supposed to be ink ribbons. Oh, you know, I think there might be, if I didn't get them, there should be a couple ribbons on this desk. I forget if I took them already. Yeah, no, I got everything. Because there's an herb behind there. I know I got that when I was playing last night. I was really made sure that I started this campaign before I streamed today, because I didn't want to do like just the same things, like, oh, what are the first things you do? And obviously, like I said, you start on the complete opposite side of the police station when you start with Leon B, but even so, I wanted to be a little bit into the game first. Files or anything over here, I don't think. Yeah. Nope. Okay. There you are. Bam. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 will do it. Trying to remember as I go through this, like, there are so many additional like little rooms and stuff like that in I'm gonna change to the shotgun in case there's still a liquor here. Okay, there's the guy without his head on. Yep. That's the only spade key door, huh? And I could swear that they switched around doors. They definitely switched around keys to which doors in the remake too, because I feel like that was I distinctly remember that was a club key door. I don't know why I do, but I could be completely wrong, but I feel like that whatever door that opened, or whatever key opened that door, opened up other stuff. Let's check over here before I see if I have to move that. Patrol report. I think I've read this before. Yep, read all that. And yeah, I'm only doing this for the first aid spray anyway. Cool. #1 rule of the classic Resident Evil games: nobody can pull things. Only push. Never pull. Alright. I also remember, one thing I distinctly remember, because I had an encounter with Mr. X that made its way into this room, is that this has changed to just being, you can go all the way around instead of having to go there and then back. It's O-shaped rather than U-shaped. There's an herb there, but I'm full. No, I'm not quite full yet. So, whatever the case, we'll pick this up and then we'll pass by the staircase in the dark room save room, so we should be fine. Not a huge problem just yet if I take all these healing items. Let's walk slowly until you're part of this turbo team. There we go. Walk slowly. See, they're not part of the turbo team, so that's why they only do that. Should get through this with one clip? Just barely, huh? No. Oh shit. Oh, he's got 18. I don't know why I thought it was 13. That's why I was like, what the Let's go check what's in here. We might have to backtrack a little bit back here, but if we take out enemies, that'd be cool. If I met enemies, I would actually be able to just use a shotgun on them and free up that space with the last 2 shells. I don't quite want to do that. Yeah, all the stuff about the chief, the weapon storage. Yep. The weapon storage thing is in the basement. Yep, and about the liquors. You get to use the lighter on this. I don't know if Leon actually has to use it. But let's do it anyway. While we're here. So that's one of the other things about Leon and Claire is you have Leon has the lighter at any given point and Claire has the lockpick. So this thing where I'm carrying around the small key there, that is because Leon doesn't have any locks, a lockpick to open doors with. But Claire has to go find the lighter to be able to do stuff like get that jewel. I don't even know if I need that jewel yet in this. Like I said, I want to say that the stones, the 4 stones, is a Claire only thing. Because the way that you get out with Sherry through Brian, like he's my friend. Brian Irons always sticks out in my mind as a weird name because it rhymes. But Chief Irons' office, did you go into the sewers with Sherry? Considerably fewer enemies in this area right now. I'll just leave those 2 herbs there. No need for them right now, and I might actually need them in the hallway more so than in the item box. So, put this away. Move the red herb out. The small key really feels like something that I'd want to put away, but it's also the kind of thing that I like. The thing that I don't remember when I'm gonna need it, and I don't want to be like caught off guard, like, oh god, I should have kept the key with me, I have to come back with it. Film. Yeah, there's nothing to actually pick up in here. Get some ribbons. I will save right here. Because there was a decent chunk of time, I think, between the save I loaded and right here, so. I'll check the lockers, I don't remember. Oh. Nope, okay. Different key. Hooray, okay. So like a mini panic attack because I never really double checked the stream quality before I, you know, let myself do the whole fucking thing. I'll do that puzzle when I actually know that I have to.
Briefing room.
Yeah, we're just gonna head up to the stars room. Oh boy, who's that? Cool. Oh, one more? Oh, two more. Oh, it's packed. They're not so tough. Alright, into the stars office. A lot of stuff to get in here. Is that a slightly green box? I think the shotgun shell box isn't even green, it's just more like a gray army case. But every other Resident Evil game has made me equate green with the shotgun shell boxes. They do still have the red boxes going back to all the way through the series. Got some bullets. Yep, it's Chris's desk here, or Chris's diary, which again I've already read. I don't want to I don't mean to skip through all the file stuff, but I've already read this. I'm on the second scenario, and this has existed for years and years and years, and people are probably fairly familiar with this at any point anyway, so. Rebecca's. I don't remember if I've gotten Rebecca's. I don't remember if, yeah, because this is they spelled Billy's name with a K. I'm pretty sure by Zero they've changed it to C. Cool. There's Alpha Team. Surviving member of Alpha Team. So this is supposed to get the magnet in here, right? Oh yeah, there's a gun locker over here, right? Yeah! That's fun. Okay. Let's leave. Might need to put something away. Honestly, I would probably just go put the Magnum away if I found another item box, but I might have to backtrack to the dark room at this point. Let's see what's a shorter walk, the dark room or the main hall.
Wait!
I think if the next room is the library, then it's probably just quicker to go back to the main hall. Stuff here. Yeah, more shotgun shells. That's good. Leon. So, yep. So this is the meetup between Leon and Claire.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio.
This must have been cool as hell.
That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Yeah, I remember this part happening, and now I saw Leon's part. It's cool shit. Yes. Cool. Excellent. I forget what that's for. Do not go into the library. Yep, backtrack the opposite way, down this way. All that the Versus Books guide says is don't go in the library. And I'm assuming they're trying to keep me away from Mr. X encounter that might be scripted. Especially if there's nothing else that happens in there, so. And so, oh, am I missing something? Oh, the diamond key. Diamond key should be... Ah, yeah, there it is. Forgot to get that. I need that. So do that and head back all the way to the main hall. No worries. So we're about... almost a half hour into this, I think. If I don't know how much of a discrepancy I have between my actual timer and the length of the stream. But this was a good like little further exploration of the police station where I kind of know what I'm doing. I just like being in this game and experiencing it. It's like, we can talk about atmosphere and we can talk about, like, obviously at this rate, atmosphere for 1998, 1999 is not the same as an atmosphere we get out of a game now. But I think there is just a tremendous effort made in creating the atmosphere in this game, and you can still feel it, you can still understand it, and it's like I'd have such a hard time like convincing someone who's never played this and who's never experienced, you know, video games from this time period before, but like you know looking at this that this is just really just a beautifully crafted game. And Resident Evil 1 did the same thing when it had come out two years earlier. It's this team, or the teams that made these games, I don't remember if they were the exact same team, but like everything that was done right in the first one is done again here and improved on. Just it's what a sequel should be, and it's, I think if you probably put up 1 against 2 and took out the historical significance of the first one having never really been done before, I would have to say 2 is slightly better. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Like, it's an incredible game. You should experience this original game, and you should experience the remake. And I say that having like really only experienced playing through the entirety of this original version for the first time now, doing it now. But yeah, like, this is... Like, I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna play this the opposite way. Just like I'm gonna play, eventually, I'm gonna play the remake the flip-flop way. I'm gonna play the remake the way that I played this, and I'm gonna play this in the order I played the remake. Like, both versions of this game are masterpieces in their own right, and I can't say enough good things about it. So we're gonna let that sit for now. I am gonna finish this, and then after I finish this game, we will be on to... I haven't even looked because I've just been so enamored and so consumed with this. Lego Racers, fun stuff. Very different game than this, so that'll be a nice change of pace for us. So look forward to that. I also have a pickups video to make. I think I'll probably do that today because I am now not off until Tuesday. So I'm not off for like, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I have 4 days in a row and they'll take us into August. I might as well do that today. So cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. This was a great experience all around. Reminded me what is still to be experienced by me on the N64 that is on this level. It's so good. It's so rejuvenating to play a game this good that I hadn't played before on the N64. Like, knowing I'm doing everything and going back to it, I'm just going to keep rambling about it, but like, playing every game, you do get through a lot of stuff that, like, man, it's not as good as these games that I've played before. Man, it's not as good as games that are the reason that I love this system that I already know about. And obviously we already know about Resident Evil 2, but like, it being technically a new experience for me on the N64, it was like, yes, there's a reason that I'm playing all these games, to have experiences like this, even if I expected it. Cool, I'm gonna stop. Do the pickups video and keep playing this. I'll see you next time.